My lord, we have succeeded in our conquest, sir. These humans are so primitive. They were defenseless against us. Now they are our slaves, and they mine our own natural resources.
Silence. I've heard there were complications. You fired the Zion cannon. That's a very expensive resource. You know we only have 2 magic lights left. How much power is left?
It's fully functional.
That's not what I asked. How much was drained?
56% was drained, sir.
Damn it, Zuko. You know if the magic light is gone, our species will die. That's the whole point why I sent you to Earth. We need resources to power the magic light.
I'm doing the best I could. They launched a full-scale attack on my fleet. They took out 4 of my ships. I couldn't let them think we were vulnerable.
This is the first that I've heard of this report. This displeases me.
What? You didn't get a report? Why? I made sure someone sent you this information.
Your men are incompetent. They were probably too scared of my anger to deliver an accurate report. Never mind. Just get the resources we need. The magic light here back home is fading. People are dying. Don't make any stupid mistakes or I will abolish your council.
Please, don't punish them for my mistake. I will not fail you again, my lord.
You are listening to WABC 77. Time for the nightly news with Robert Patrick.
Hello, Robert Patrick here. In 1 hour, there will be a message on your TV and radio talking about a new plan called Operation Harvest. Now, this will be a natural resource recovery operation, as all citizens in the world will have to participate in the harvesting of all the natural resources that the aliens require. Now, this message will come directly through your TV and or radio stations through the emergency alert system with more details on what exactly we are to be doing. I'm being told that every human being on the planet will be required to work unless they are elderly or have severe medical conditions. You will need to go to your local authorities to explain your situation if you fall into that category. Now, stay in your homes till you hear the message. People will be shot by Nubian soldiers if they are found in violation of the stay-at-home order. Food and essential supplies will be sent to all families around the world, so don't worry about starving or not receiving medical treatment. Alright. We have breaking news. It is reported that all major world leaders have been captured and replaced by Nubian generals. We are now completely under their direct control, and armies are starting to move into cities all around the world. Now this is a disaster. Ow. Oh. What? Alright. I'm now being told that all TV and radio broadcasts are going off the air until the message is played within the next hour. Keep your TV and radio on until the message concludes because there will be vital information. This is Robert Patrick, signing out.
The following message is at the request of the Anubian leader. This is not a test. Repeat. This is not a test. Operation Harvest is to commence immediately after the conclusion of this message. You will be split into different groups in order to maximize the harvest of Earth's natural resources. Group 1 would be the fossil fuel unit. If you are healthy and have worked in a coal mine, fracking, a nuclear power plant, or any occupation relating to providing electrical power, you are to report to the Group 1 station in your community. Group 2 would be the essential metals unit. If you own a jewelry store, store precious metals for your government, sell gold and silver, or have any occupation dealing with the recovery or science of precious metals, you are to report to the Group 2 station in your community. Any civilian that owns any precious metals or jewelry are to donate them to your local Group 2 station. If you are found processing any precious metals or jewelry that has not been turned over to the Anubian Empire, you will be executed immediately. Group 3 will be the organic matter unit. If you are a farmer, work in timber, construction, own or work at a zoo, or work at a national park, you need to report to the Group 3 station in your community. Anyone else who does not fit in any of these categories will be put to work in Group 3 to help harvest animals and timber. Always listen and follow instructions from your group leader. Failure to do so will result in you being executed. Anyone who fails to report to a group will be executed. People that are exempt from Operation Harvest are children ages 10 and younger, women who are pregnant or just gave birth, elderly people, or any person with a severe medical condition or disability. If you meet any of these categories, report yourselves to your local authorities to get registered for an exemption pass for Operation Harvest. If you have any questions or are confused about which group you are to report, go consult with your local authorities immediately. You have exactly 8 hours to report to your group or register for exemption beginning with the conclusion of this message. If you do not report to a group or have an exemption pass by the end of the 8 hours, you will be executed. Remember, authorities are in charge and have the power to do what they want with you if you do not comply. Always follow an official's order within the first 2 times they ask. Refusal will result in execution. This concludes this message. Operation Harvest begins now.
Gentlemen, I have all gathered you here today to discuss a matter of utmost importance. As many of you are aware that the Nubian Empire has taken over, they have forced our citizens of Earth into concentration camps to gather natural resources. Now, I have brought you here today because I have a plan to take out our alien threat. I brought all of you here because you have an exceptional set of skills. We need to pull this off. Now, new intel from President Donald Trump, who he leaked from inside captivity on the mothership, says that the power source for the mothership is called the Magic Light. Here is a leaked photograph of what it looks like. You all have a good look? Now, I have a stolen Nubian transport ship that we can use to dock with the mothership. There were Nubian guns on that ship as well, so we do not have to use conventional warfare against them. We're going straight to the main reactor in an attempt to destroy the magic light. Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do. How exactly are we going to escape? You didn't really spell that out for us.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We're probably not going to survive this mission. The point is that we're all doing this for humanity. We're doing it to save the world.
If this was Family Feud, you would get a big fat X, because that was the wrong answer.
This isn't the time to be cute. We have a serious situation going on here. Do we have any real questions?
Yes, I have a follow-up question. What job am I exactly going to do?
Carl! We've been over this already. You're flying the ship, remember? You're one of the best pilots in all of America.
I drive a taco truck. I do not know where you get your information from.
Well, fine, Taco Man. You get to be on the front lines. Charlie, you have flight experience, don't you?
Yes, sir. I will not let you down.
Great. Time to initiate Operation Amazing Grace.